As the lefty gets to work, DJ LeMahieu, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Judge comes up empty there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That missed inside. Going to count 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 0-1.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. One chase that time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Man at second. Missed with a changeup, and it's a full count. Anthony Rizzo in the on-deck circle. And here it comes. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and second, 2 down. And now Anthony Rizzo. Fastball for a strike. And now the lefty. Fall off foul. First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. So they strand a pair. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
Big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud of weak, I let my reputation speak.
Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. What do we need to know here?
try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ryan Noda. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Just missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. Exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark.
Next to hit, Zach Gallo. First pitch, and he just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it, and there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Man at second with 1 away. So here's Brown at the plate. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Top of the zone for a called strike. That's out to center field. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in. 2 down. Now it's J.D. Davis.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Rodon fires. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Aledmys Diaz now.
I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. And another ball. 3-2 now. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And here is Esteury Ruiz. This is again 5 in a row.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that misses as well. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And there's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. And a foul ball. Two outs. Good eye in that spot. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. God. So he goes yard to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ryan Noda. Fastball for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. That one way inside. Misses inside. Now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Gelon stands in now and watches strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And he deals. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That misses. Ball one. Torres goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Way high with that one. Ball one. The Athletics up big in this one here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Outside low. 2-1. Outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Anthony Volpe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it. And at first, Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. Verdugo off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Oakland's DH, Brent Rooker. That's a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Ripped on the ground a second. Throw on to Rizzo. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 15.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Seth Brown. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 low. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt, and now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Now it's J.D. Davis. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. It's the A's 7 and the Yankees nothing.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Yeah, we in goal mode, never going slow mode.
Going.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's DJ LeMahieu. The pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
LeMahieu on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Juan Soto. Doubled in his first AB. Just off the inside edge.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Man at first, one away. That misses the zone. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Stanton stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. The Yanks lead one, not going their way. As we go to the last of the third, and it's Aledmys Diaz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
And that's in there at the knees. Here comes a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So man aboard, Shea Langoliers. Up next for the A's. A walk and a run scored his first time. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Rodon sets and deals. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch.
2-2 now.
In the dirt. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, he's had a hard time getting into a rhythm. He's not been able to repeat his good delivery, and that's why we're seeing the ball sprayed all over the place. That right there is just an example of how tough it's been for him today.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down. Yuri Ruiz digs in now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That one pushed foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 8-0.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Miller takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. At the belt and fires. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's 9-0. top of the lineup. And now Ryan Noda. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. Allen leads off first with one away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Verdugo makes the grab. Man at first,
Now
Zach Gallo up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The A's up big in this one here in the last half of the third. That pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And there's a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Foul ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Brown in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. As the lefty gets to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings and misses.
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Torres at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Brown sizes this one up. That's out number 2.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Verdugo swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yanks held in check. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ball. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, J.D. Davis. Rodon back to work. Outside low, 1-0.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1-1.
Ball 1 there. Next offering upstairs. The pitch.
Ball, that's in.
And ball 4 to a board.
Just missed there. Boom. How would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a weevil, large. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a good eye there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
High fly ball out towards left field. Verdugo ranging back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. Upstairs. Oakland looking to add another. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That's ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Into center. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. There's 2 away. So up next, Nick Allen. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Set for the start of the inning. And here is Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 22 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down on strikes. And there's 1 away.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. That one just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs.
Ball 2. 2-2 now.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. He continues to roll. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda. That one missing inside.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Next offering is fouled back. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Geloff, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That one is absolutely belted. Judge going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Philadelphia, here is Aaron Judge. The pitch. Well, Judge spoils that one.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And the 0-1. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now it's 3-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Juan Soto now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A Big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Stanton at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. Kicks and deals. That one missed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 6th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Seth Brown.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's in there? How about we just tone it down? Then go back to where we came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100 out. So if that's about
the pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Down. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." And there's a foul ball. Ball to strike. Fastball for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rizzo pulls it in on the run. Man at first first. Aledmys Diaz up next for the A's. Just missed. Brown, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. And the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Drew. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So man aboard. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Trevor Gott appears to be getting loose. Alexander also getting ready. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Got it by him for the play.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. That one ripped right center field. Back there. That's not coming back. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2.
A hanging breaking ball is a pitch that a hitter does not want to miss. Right there, hanging slurve, got all of it.
And here comes Mark Kotsay. Pitching change here, number 69.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And the next pitch is way outside. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging. Here's Jose Trevino, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Very high with that one. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Right side, hard hit. in plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. Major League Baseball set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Yuri Ruiz. And a base hit into right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Allen, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ruiz gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one wrapped foul. And now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. 3-2. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. And he'll hold on to it, so they get 1.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Next to hit, Ryan Noda. 1 for 3. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. In the air out towards right center. Soto sizing this one up. 2 down. Man at first, Zach Geloff now at the plate. In the air to left center. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is that. They get a leadoff single. But we go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So man aboard. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball 1 there. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And at first, here's Juan Soto. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
LeMahieu at first, 1 gone. And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count is even, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Kicks and fires. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Pitch misses. 1-0. The Athletics up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a big swing from Stanton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the DH, Brent Rooker. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Seth Brown. And ball 1 to the right fielder. So 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Rooker round second on his way to 3rd. Coming home. He scores, and it's now 10-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. He goes down looking. Aledmys Diaz now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one is upstairs. Man at second. This one in the air right field. Could be extra bases. Around 3rd. He'll score easily. And it's 11-2. Diaz into second, and he's got a double. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Count 1-0.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And the batter now, Esteury Ruiz. First pitch misses. Diaz stands at second with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Clips the corner. And that is strike 2. And that's too high. Next offering misses. 3-2 down. Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, and out number 1 on the ground.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that pounds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Torres, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-2.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Verdugo. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
Swings through that.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the